Welcome to Deep Thought. Think before speaking. Think before speaking. I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people, their mouths get them in trouble. A lot of people just blurt out stuff and it causes some trouble. They don't think about it. They'll say what they really feeling at that moment. And it's not always good. In fact, it can get them hurt. In fact, in an extreme, it can get them killed. You know, you need to think. Just get in the habit of thinking before you speak on anything. Really, there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you have to say something harsh, at least think about it first. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that at all. Because even if you have to say, because sometimes you do have to say something harsh. Sometimes you got to go there with somebody. You know, it could be for good or bad. You know, maybe, they coming at you and you thinking about it and say, hold up, I got to put this person in their place. Or you thinking about you got to come harsh, but it's some tough love type of harsh. There's nothing wrong with it, either one, if you think about it first. Because too many people, they think and their mouths get them in trouble. How many people have lost jobs because of it? And I use the extreme of people getting killed because of it. They ain't thinking about it. They ain't looking at the situation. Like when you think about something, you gotta think, okay, who am I talking to? How would they respond to something? Where am I at? Where am I at? Like if you walking through a bad neighborhood or something, you might need to think about it before you say something to anyone there. You might need to think about it. And then as you thinking about it, here's the thing. When you think about it, you're calm. When you think about it, you're looking at the whole situation. You know? Like I'll give you an example. I remember on one of my 1,000 jobs, I was working as an investigator for some defense attorneys. And so I was in a particular neighborhood just taking pictures and everything. The client I had, he got really busted for the wrong thing. And I was taking some pictures. So of course some locals, they see me and say, yo man, what you taking pictures around there for? And I looked at him for a second, thought about it. I said, nah, man, just trying to keep one of your boys out of prison and everything, right? I thought about it first. Yeah, why'd I do that? They were telling me some stuff. I was like, hold up, y'all telling me too much. They got real comfortable with me. They were confessing to some crimes. I was like, y'all better be glad I'm not the police and everything. But you got to think about it. See, they weren't thinking about it. They didn't know who I was. I just said anything. I could have been working for the DA's office or something. But whatever the case, I thought about it. And you have to do that with everyone because you don't know how people are going to respond. When I do these videos, even when I do car videos, I always think about what I'm going to say. I always think about it. It's even if it seems very spontaneous and everything, I think about it before it comes out of my mouth. Even if I'm saying something that can come off as harsh, I'm thinking about it, calculating it, and you want to get in that habit. You really want to get in that habit because then when you're thinking about it, that means you're looking at it. You're looking at the entire situation. You're examining it. You're examining the environment that you're in. You're thinking about where you're at. You're thinking about who you're speaking to. You're thinking about like what you're going to say. You're thinking about it. Even if it's something you don't know anything about, you'll think about it. And I'm gonna get into that in the next one because you get a lot of people, they'll talk, they don't really think about what they're saying. They just throw stuff out there, feelings and stuff out, before facts. And I'm gonna get into that in the next one, but you need to think about it. It was like, because everything I think about, everything I speak about, I can back up one way or the other. And I've said it several times. I don't talk about anything I don't know about. Or if I do, I'll say I don't really know anything about this. And I'll ask the question. If y'all ever hear me talk about something, trust me, I have some familiarity with it. And there's a lot of stuff I've done research, so I think about it. I don't just throw out anything random. Everybody has to be that way. Everybody should be that way. You would have a more peaceful environment if people really think about stuff. You know, when I'm talking with somebody, I'm always thinking about, okay, who am I dealing with? You know, is this a person, if I say something, would they get violent? If this is a person, if I say something, will they get hurt? You know, even if I gotta be blatantly honest. And no, you don't have to lie to them, but it's all in how you say it. Because even when you think about it, you think about how you can say it. You know, there's an old saying, telling somebody go to hell in such a way they look forward to the trip. You need to think about it. Okay, I need to tell this person, you know, go fuck off. Okay, how will I put it? How would I do it? You're thinking about it. Thinking is very important. Thinking about it. Then you're thinking about how to present it, who you present it with, what environment you in, and everything. And I'm gonna emphasize that, you know, because yes, indeed, because I said it twice about people being killed. There's a lot of people that ain't thinking about what they're saying, and it's not like you lying. Like I used that example of when I was in that neighborhood taking some pictures. If I said the wrong thing, if I didn't think about it, because I ain't just answering right away. When they were like, what's up? I said, oh, okay, dealing with some local roughnecks. What can I do to not have a problem? Okay, I said it in such a way like I'm helping out one of their friends. I actually thought about that, you know? So they weren't a problem. Like I said, they were telling me some stuff. I was like, I had this like, If I was a police, y'all have been in trouble. Y'all didn't need to tell me all of that. And I actually thought about that too, you know? But you need to think about it. What are you thinking about? You need to be calm, because also too, when you're thinking first, you staying calm. You're not just responding. You're not just responding, all right? You know, even if I comment, and it's rare I comment on other people's pages and everything, because one of the things I had to think about is I got a lot of people, like I've commented on a couple people's channels, and then I get somebody who disliked me commenting too, and I was just like, you know what, I don't want to bring problems. You know, unless I know the person and know they'll deal with anybody who might come with some extra that has nothing to do with the subject of the video. But that's thinking. That is thinking. And that's how you gotta be. You gotta think first. Always think. There's nothing wrong with that. Think first. You always have to think about the situation, the environment, the person, everything, okay? So anyway, that's it for right now. Think on this. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.